What's going on, guys? Sorry for the small delay, but welcome to FGC Live, the show where we do nothing but talk about fighting games and beat up on each other. I'm your host, Andrew J. Landy, aka Duralath. I do nothing but play fighting games all day. So, first of all, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties, but we decided, hey, let's just start some programming right now. Xander, we should just keep working our magic. I can talk to these people for the time being. By the way, guys, before we begin, I want to give thanks to the tech staff here, the guys that keep everything running. Xander's one of them. He's currently trying to figure out what's going on with our cables. We're going to get the game. All right, I think we got game on here. That's good.
Xander,
and of course, Neostorm in the back. Thank you, Neo. Yes. So right now, I'm awaiting the arrival of Paul, Blaqskillz the Cure. He's going to go over a little bit of DJ skills for us. He actually just released a video. He's a DJ main. DJ is noted as the worst character, well actually one of the worst characters in Ultra Street Fighter 4, and Paul, Blaqskillz, actually created a video, oh god, what is this? Can't download the update, that's whatever, we're gonna keep doing that, that's fine. What he does is he actually created a video for DJ to combat Fei Long. Fei Long is a very strong character in Street Fighter 4, especially in Ultra, and he created a video to explain some of the concepts behind how to fight Fei Long and how to deal with this very strong character. Dark Isuka, if I played Virtua Fighter, no, I didn't play Zorel. I actually played Akira and Kage. Ugh, problem occurred by signing in. Okay, I don't care.
So how good are you at Mortal Kombat?
Shadow Clone says hi, Xander, and it's more like a Xander with the crazy face.
Can you guys hear some lounge yet?
All right. Is Xbox Live still down?
Yeah.
Let's see, because that's going to put a damper on my night. Why is DJ considered the worst? Honestly, I couldn't answer that offhand, but I do know that a lot of his pressure is gone. He requires a lot of push to requires a lot to just keep pressure on the opponent. His projectile's not that good. Okay, so I'm guessing Xbox Live is down, if that's the case. Let's see, is Xbox Live down? Otherwise, we can just do this offline, and I will demonstrate stupid stuff. Yeah, Xbox Live is down. Awesome! I'm loving it. And I think yeah, there we go. Okay, connect to Xbox Live. Let's see, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I don't pay for Xbox Lives. Neither do I, Kuragari. I'm a PSN kind of guy. The 12 bunch says riot. Yes, I would riot too if it weren't illegal and if I believed in rioting, but that's okay. So yeah, we're waiting for the sign in. If not, I'll demonstrate a couple of things in this game that I know, a couple of basics, things like that. Yep, problem occurred while signing in. Xbox Live is down. Anybody else in the chat, can you guys confirm Xbox Live is down?
I'm looking right now to take a look.
Okay, that's cool. In the meantime, we're gonna go to training mode, and yeah, what's up? Hi, Forever Player. Good to see you again. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been here, guys. I know. How was your Thanksgiving? I haven't gotten to talk to you guys ever since Thanksgiving break. What did you guys do for Thanksgiving? It's scary how many networks have been hacked. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's a good point. So I do play on the PS3. In fact, my screen name is indeed Duralath. Kyle Katarn says the lounge has become even more of a Japanese dojo. Yes, you can say that. That's okay. You know, we're not gonna go to training mode. We're just gonna. I don't even think the challenges have been beaten on here, so we're gonna go through these. You went to KFC at Thanksgiving. Okay. Dark Iska, as far as fighting games, yeah, as far as fighting games, I have a PS3. I'm poor. I'm a poor college student. Crimson Ghost says, why do people think that playing against Zangief, it's a 10-0 matchup? Because they are too aggressive. You can't attack the wall like that. You have to be very patient with your approach. Now Zangief is a character. He's gonna, let's pull up training mode right now and let's explore. That was my first wallpaper. I nailed it. Is it because he's gonna throw the whole match? You could get thrown the whole match, but one thing I've heard about Geef is that a lot of good Geefs don't always search for the throw. Like, you've got to be good with your links. Feed keeps lagging. Dark Iska, you might want to try refreshing, so try that. 12 bunch, linger in chat. Yeah, I'd love to see you guys.
Still signing in.
Still signing in? Yeah, I think Xbox Live is down. Yeah, Xbox Live is completely down. That's all right, though. It happens.
Oh, I'm on.
Oh, you're on?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if I can log on to Xbox Live. Because otherwise...
Sure took a long time, though.
Yeah, it's like lagging. Hey, it feels like PSN all over again. I know.
Anonymous.
Oh, anonymous. Yeah, right? Damn you, Bill Gates. Why can't you create better internet? I love it. Okay, so we're going to try and sign in here. It was a joke? Okay. I think that might be our special guest. I'm not sure. I heard a doorbell, but I know it was a joke. Crimson, I know it was a joke, but a lot of new players, they have a lot of problems fighting Geef because they tend to try and rush in. You know, they try to fight around this area, right? Yeah, it's like, you know, the pokes are too good, but right here, like right around here, that's like Zangief's money area. You know, he's gonna get a grab. What you want to do is measure out where Geef can actually grab you. Actually, we're gonna switch out though because Paul's finally here. Friggin' fighting game players, always late. Yeah, so while we're waiting for Paul to set up, you know, showing up fashionably late as usual. So yeah, for new players, a lot of you might find Zangief a problem because Zangief is a big body. He's got a lot of health to go through. That throw seems like it does 1,000,000 points of damage, and it seems like he can link off anything. So a lot of good Geefs. You'll notice they can do a lot of, you know, the cool links. You know, I can't. I don't play Geef at all, so there, stuff like that. So you got to make sure you know the maximum distance where he can throw you from. Like, if you see one of these, good chance he might throw you. Yeah, see, so that's gonna whip. Yeah, we get it. He's Russian. So once Geef's in, you got to be very careful because he's gonna do the green hand afterwards. Then it can mix you up, stuff like that. So against grapplers, you know, the main goal. What does a grappler want to do? He's gonna want to throw you. So what do? You stay out of the throw range. You beat the throw. So you want to do it by either jumping, or the best thing is knowing when he's gonna throw. But a good Geef is gonna mix that up with beating you.
That it works properly. Or else Xander can't hear me, and that sucks.
Like
so
shorts.
Gotta check it.
Yeah, you're good. Awesome. He's gonna, you know, switch that up. And he's got that move to the lariat, which is, you know, stupid. Hate that move. So you can't really like jump in on him that's one thing. You don't want to jump in unless you have the right angle on Geef, because this move, all I have to do, literally, if he's got the macro set, all I have to do is hit one button. So I'm gonna stop talking crap about how much I hate Geef because.
No, keep talking.
Oh, keep talking crap about how much we hate Geef?
I like Geef.
Oh, you like Geef? Okay, that's cool. So
Nice guy.
he's a nice guy. He just wants to give you a hug, right? Yeah. I'm serious. He just wants to give you a hug. Paul is here, our special guest tonight. Paul, you're good. Nothing is gonna drop, dog. It happens. It happens. Paul, the Cure, aka Blaqskillz. Black is thinking about Keef. Really?
What?
Really? What? And they put you behind the. Never mind. All right. So welcome to the stage.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, but Paul, how you doing tonight?
I'm good.
Yeah. LA traffic?
Yeah, something like that.
Like,
That's actually really funny.
yes.
Yeah.
Choice Sauce says, "Oh my God, is that the Blaqskillz?"
No, that's the other guy.
That's the other. Okay. So, you just recently released a video. You're a DJ name, first of all, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but I am.
Yeah. You must hate yourself, really.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I explain why I do that.
Yes. SF5 announcement, Derlath. Yes. Holloway Hwatch. Yes. So you want to talk a little bit about SF4 first, or?
I mean, what is there to say about 5 besides it's coming?
Yeah, I mean, it looks good.
We don't know anything else.
We really don't.
Some cool pictures, some Chun-Li Ryu.
Yeah,
she kicked him.
Like the two like most iconic characters in the franchise, Ryu and Chun-Li.
He threw Hadouken. I saw that part. That was pretty awesome.
I am not happy about the ink flow still being in.
That could change. It's just the early stages. They're just, you know, it's like a look. It's coming.
Right.
You know. So
is that Robert Ory? Oh my God! Yes, you are Robert Ory.
I will take that because I have clutch. I'll take that clutch any day of the week.
Is it 1, 2, or double?
It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna give you 2 then.
Okay. Shit, I mean, that would have made more sense.
Oh yeah, because if we're just demonstrating shit, but that's okay. But okay, so recently, Paul released a video explaining how to play against Fei Long with DJ. Now Fei Long is very up in the tiers. He's like A tier versus
Pretty good.
versus like not. See, this is how much
You forgot how to play Abel?
This is how much I don't play this game.
Enough to check your moves?
Shut up. Stun. We'll go to refill. We'll go to refill. Attack. Blah 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 blah.
Make me human? Yay, I'm human.
And where's the button config? There we go.
And we're good. Yeah, buttons are good.
How's Tekken? Good job cutting 1/3 of the Street Fighter fan base, Capcom. Okay, so yeah, Omega is out after Capcom Cup. Yeah, so I honestly, that's cool. 10th Spartan too. See you around. Hope you stay around. Yeah. So Street Fighter 5 only on PS4 and PC, man.
I mean, I have no qualms with it.
Yeah.
It only makes sense since we're going next generation.
Right. Well, wouldn't you think they'd want to go to Xbox One considering, already Killer Instinct's already on there?
I mean, if it was me, I don't know what the business is behind it. I'm sure there's something that we don't know about, that they're doing it for a reason.
Yeah, that's a good
but
point.
I would do it for every console just because.
Right.
It just would make sense to me to just spread it to everyone.
Right.
Because, I mean, Killer Instinct had the same issue.
Right.
They only did, Xbox One exclusive, and that's cool. But how many people didn't get to play it because they didn't have an Xbox One or have money to get it in time?
Right.
And then you get one, and it's like, well, do I even want to play now? Because everyone else has played it for however long it took me to get my Xbox One. And I don't know anything about the game now.
Right.
So that is a difficulty that I feel. As for the community, it's difficult because not everyone's going to have the opportunity to play it right away.
Right.
I mean, I just say make best friends someone that has a PS4. Just make them get that game. Just be like, hey man, let's play.
That or what?
Can I come over?
That or everyone's just gonna get a PC, honestly.
But how much does a PC really cost? It would cost less to get a PS4.
It would cost less because you're paying what, maybe 300, let's say 300 at this point, right?
Okay.
Let's say you spend 200 extra for a PC, but that PC is gonna last longer than that PS4.
Will it though?
Okay, Fnatic. That is a good question though. Will it last longer? I'm inclined to believe so because with a PC you're able to upgrade everything as you need it, so you're not going to be spending more on another console.
But you're spending more over time for the same thing.
You're spending more of a time for the same thing, but that PC is also multi-use as well.
I know it's not. I mean, but I'm thinking just for video game wise.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
It kind of sucks to have to pay all that money if you have a PC. So,
Well,
I mean, I don't know.
I hope Capcom actually changes their mind, but for now, PS4 and PC guys are the way to go.
That's what we got to do.
All right, so DJ. So actually, I shouldn't even have picked Abel. I mean, I just picked him because I'm used to it. Tell me what's.
Oh, you should have picked Faye.
I'll pick Fei Long. Okay, yeah, I'll pick Fei Long then. I don't know how to play Fei Long though.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You don't have to know.
I don't have to know a thing about Fei Long?
Yes, you do. Of course
Okay.
you do.
Where is Fei Long?
Every character in this game, no matter what people say, you have to know how to play them.
Yeah. Okay, I just gave you 2.
All right, that's
fine. Is 1 better? I don't know how you do it, dude. I really don't know how you do it.
what does that mean?
No, okay, you're playing a bottom tier character. Now I play Alex in Third Strike. I know the struggle. But DJ, they just continually shit all over. And you have the perseverance to play this character and win with him.
I lose more now these days. Well,
That shit happens.
but I mean,
Okay, so Fei Long. So talk to me. So what are some of the problems that Fei Long can give DJ?
I'll show you. Go ahead and do some crouch fierces. It's me trying to stop you. Something. Nothing. Getting all my normals. I have to wait for you to miss.
Right.
It's a lot harder. If I try to jump in, you're doing that. I can get you, but it's
Right.
if you're playing solo footsies, I'm not gonna be able to get in with you.
Right.
And stand strong is really good against me. I can't really do much about half his. I'm sorry, crouch strong.
Oh, Crash Talk?
Yeah, that normal is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
What am I gonna do?
Right. So
that's why in the video I said don't play footsies with him.
Right.
You don't have to. What you need to do is stay outside of that range the whole time. And I mean, yeah, records are a problem. Do a jab record. I'll slide. Go ahead and block my slide, and then try to record on reversal. You gotta get a reversal though. See, look at that. Jab reversal right there. Bam. That was free. Do it again. Jab. Do the jab. You have to jab. See? Yeah, you can super too.
Yeah.
But pretty much everything I do is bad. If I do a far roundhouse, that's a punish. Go ahead, you can record that. See that? Look at that recovery. Look at that. Look how far you were.
Oh my god.
Look how far you were.
Yeah, right?
It's like, why? Whoop.
And he's got like a built-in, like off of his second Rekka, he's got, it's like he just watch everything and watch the opponent do something, and then if they like twitch the wrong way, he can just hit third Rekka and he gets it.
Yeah, you'll get it. Now, one thing I did see in the comments, of course, there was some comments of some disparaging disagreements, of course. I think it was more of a character pride issue. But, you know, it was asked for my opinion, so I'm going to give it. I thought it was a bad matchup.
Okay.
And I don't believe I gave any misinformation as to how to deal with the matchup. It's just I didn't go in depth as much as I could have.
Right.
But at the same time, it is really bad. Like, if I, the only way I cannot get in the corner, if I'm in the corner, it's pretty much done because you just get locked down so hard.
Right.
I can't move. Like, there's not really much I can do. I have to guess right to stop you from making a mistake. And your Rekkas are punished. Like, do like a jab Rekka, like just one. See that? Trying to get that reversal timing. It's like, yeah, sure, I can punish this if I time it right, but the risk is do a delayed second Rekka. Nice. That's all I can do. Is jab. If I hesitate at all,
That's what happens.
bam.
Yeah, it's counter.
And that's why it's so difficult, because most time, as a low tier character doesn't do much damage, I'd rather not take that risk because you get way more advantage. You knock me down completely if I miss that.
Right.
So why am I going to take that risk if I have to be like, he's going to go for a second Rekka delayed? And if you just keep doing normally, then I can't press anything. So you have to completely miss that, you know? And I have to like be like, okay, you missed. But how many really good flanks are really going to do that? You're going to space it properly. Like, do like a max range. Like a max range Rekka. Look where I am. There's nothing, I can't hit you.
Right, your jab isn't going to reach at all. Like, you got to hold.
That's a read.
Yeah.
That's me assuming that you're going to try wrecking me and I'm trying to go for it. So why make it that difficult when I could just wait? I have to wait him out.
What's up, Skype? How you doing?
Whoa, who do we got? Who do we got?
I'm not sure who's in Skype.
Who is that?
Say hi, brother.
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah, what's up? You guys are tuning in to FGC Live right now. We are here with DJ specialist Paul the Cure, aka Blaqskillz. Now, for those of you on Skype, you might need to mute your mic because we're gonna get a little bit of that echo effect. Please mute your mic if you're on Skype, and then if you got a question, go ahead and unmute and ask. Okay?
All right, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so Paul, go ahead.
So enough of the negative. Let's show how you can win this matchup.
Okay.
So this is the range that I want to be at all times.
Okay, so this is like a 2/3 range.
Yeah, you want to be about here the whole time and constantly keep him and throwing fireballs and making him gas and all this wonderful stuff. Because if you jump at all, I get to react to you and I can stop you, keep him back the most I can. But once I get here, I got to start moving again. So this is the hardest part, I think, is controlling him to get to the other side of the screen once you start running out of space, because you have to take risks to move forward at that point. You don't have anything that goes over him or something. He can just, you know, he'll DP you, and you're gonna eat something for trying to get away from him. So it's like, how do you keep him from getting close all the time? So stand medium kick is something I didn't go over.
Right.
DJ's stand medium is really good because it hits twice, and if you stick it out early, it stuffs a lot of moves. So if you try to poke him and I'm already doing it, I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah.
See that? That.
Yeah, right there.
And if I get that and I'm buffering, I'm gonna pop him in the face or something sick. See? Of course you're too far, but you know, if I do like let's try again. Going off your friggin' timing. Oh, I didn't get it. Anyway, it still works. See?
Oh, that was sick.
See, stuff like that. I can go for that, but I have to make sure I'm counter poking you.
Right.
And I'm still guessing. I'm not like, oh, here comes the poke. I'm like, if he pokes, I'm gonna get it. And this is not the safest move either. If I'm too close, you're gonna punish me for that. It's not good. Like if I do this, you can just super him. See, look at that. EX right there.
Yes, record, yeah.
So this is why I was saying stay away from it. Normals are really bad.
Right.
Let's see. Now, if I'm at this range and everyone's like, well, Faye gets in so easily, blah, blah, blah. It's like, not really, because you get to play the fireball game and trick him. So if he tries a chicken wing, you can just pop him with all kinds of stuff. No, don't do that. See? Trade is fine. Whatever's in my favor, I'll take it. See? Got me right there. And then he's in.
Yeah. And now you got to work your
One
way
back
back
fight.
out.
Now you work your way all the way back out.
Right.
So you have to make sure that you pay attention to what he's doing all the time. You have plenty of options to stop him, That was a back fierce. That's a little bit harder. If you're crouching, of course, if you do a chicken wing, that's free. That's a huge no. And you can also, try it again, you can also slide.
Oh, wow, nice.
Completely avoid it. Or, try again. Punish for it.
Oh, so sick. Oh my lord.
So you want to, I'd personally try to save my meter at all times, just in case he does get in. It's the only time I have something. And one thing a lot of DJs don't do, because, I understand it's very difficult, but it's what you have and you have to do it, is the machine gun upper. Because I know it's no longer invincible, and it's not the best move anymore because it's terribly unsafe now. But the EX version does blow up grabs. So if you've been studying pattern long enough and you feel like a grab is coming, throw it out and blow up a grab. Scare them.
Jab, jab, throw.
Okay. Blow it up. Stuff them for that. Like, if you get one of those in a match, it's enough to make them go, oh, what the hell, why would you do that?
Okay, so
And they're going to be scared after that.
jab, jab, throw again. Ready?
Yeah. You got to walk up a little bit, though.
Okay.
Like walk like you're really going to, do the whole thing. See that?
Oh, wow. And you get dash.
And you get it.
Yeah.
That's because you tried to grab me.
Right.
That's a very hard read, but that comes with just studying, because since you're playing defensive, that works in your favor because this person's trying to open you up forever. So you can potentially get that read at least once in a set and be like, and that's scary. That's a lot of damage.
It is.
Just to do that. Let's see. Now the knee isn't the best because he can DP it. Do like real quick. See? Bad. You gotta be careful. So what you want to do with Faye is, if you ever knock him down, make sure you time it so you can't really do anything about it.
Right.
Ooh, that sucked. All right, try DP this.
Yeah.
See?
So that's a safe jump?
That's a safe jump. You can go for it.
Okay.
So, of course, you can do the grab, but you have to be ready for it. If any time, try to land and grab maybe. She'll try to grab you.
Right.
So you have to be ready for both instances of that happening to you. But that is a way to avoid that wonderful DP that he loves oh so much. It's all bad right there. Don't do that. So the one thing I don't like, that I think is the biggest thing about this matchup, but it's very hard to get him off of you because your up kicks don't work that well.
Right.
They just fly over you.
Now he's in.
If you do what's a good normal to use? I want to say like a close crouch fierce. Like throw me down, do like a close crouch fierce. Okay. Like a medium one on my wake up or something. Is that it?
Yep.
Nice. Do it again. No, crouch.
Oh, crouch?
Yeah,
Okay,
crouch.
sorry.
Crouch.
Oh, so you ran over.
I just went over, but I'm open to get hit after that. See, a lot of his low normals will do that, and not every character has that problem, but DJ does.
Right.
So if you do a crouch jab, like throw me and do like a crouch jab on my wake up,
Yeah.
it's the same thing. But I get to pop you for once. But that's like if you do a jab.
Right.
So like all these things, this is why I'm saying this match is difficult, because all these things are like the really good, educated, calculated guesses that take a lot of time.
Right.
Whereas his options don't need that much to figure you out to get open.
Okay.
So your defense is your strongest key in this matchup to take it. Let's see, what else are we forgetting? Tension? Tension's the same as the grab to me, and you can just jump it, but... See, I reacted to that too.
Right.
So it's like, I'm not too worried about that. This is like a dirty setup. But I will say that I only said this matchup 8-2 because for me personally, I have a hard time dealing with it.
Right.
It's very frustrating to not be able to feel like I can do anything, and it's very overwhelming to have to guess so many times at high level. Eventually, you run out of steam because you're just like, okay, now what is he gonna do? And he can just be like, I'm just gonna do this again. I don't care.
Like,
and then you just get hit.
like he could just be like,
yeah, you can stop me all these times, and like the one time I think you're gonna be like, okay, he's not gonna do it. You do it, and I just get hit, and then that's it. Because what? What does it matter to him? The damage difference is so great, and his awesome ultra buff that he has now is fantastic.
okay.
Yeah, the chicken wing.
Oh, the chicken wing.
Chicken juggle, 3-hit ultra. That's a lot of damage too.
Right.
And something else you gotta worry about, because if I get caught trying to go to the other side or something, I get juggled, and I get frustrated thinking about it.
Right.
But it's not impossible. it's just something I prefer not to deal with.
It's mostly like a lot of mental fortitude when when you're playing DJ.
Exactly. It's very mental. This match is very strong mentally. It's the same with Rose. Rose, I feel, is actually worse than this.
Really? You want to go? You want to go?
Sure.
Yeah. Let's go to
Rose is worse than this. Because at least with Faye, you get to control the spacing and stuff, but and you can when you do get in, you can make something happen. But Rose's normals are just like, why are you even attempting to even try to hit me? You're crazy for that.
I give you double.
Okay.
Yeah. So you think Rose versus DJ is okay? You said DJ versus Fei Long is 8-2 Fei Long
For me.
for you. Okay.
For me.
Okay.
Arguably at a high level, if you have the mental fortitude, I would say 6-4, 7-3 at worst. But it's tough. Now Rose has her normals are amazing. Same problem. Same issue. Oh, so do the ShamWow, the little crouching ShamWow. Crouch medium, I think. Oh, yeah, that one's awesome. I can't do anything about that. I'm going through every normal. I did every normal right there. My shorts, all that. So one thing I don't see anyone do with DJ against Rose is her slide, her little slide. When she's advancing like that, and you just get hit, what you can do to even stick out, stand short. Look at that. No one ever uses that. It keeps her away from you. Pop her in the face and knock her down. Is it?
Yeah. Cash Hop says skills. I'm a huge fan, bro.
Thank you, Cash Off. I appreciate it.
Nice.
Thank you for the love. But it's just, I never see anyone stop her advances with the normals like that. They let her get too close, because now she's too close. But now she's in there. So I think stand short and crouch medium are great against her because reasons.
I like it.
I love that phrase now.
Because reasons.
Because reasons.
Yes.
But look at that crouch phrase. Like the hitbox was buffed for a reason, and it works great with these kind of things.
So I'm noticing right here, you're still playing her at that like 2/3 range.
Yeah, it's still the same thing.
Okay.
Still the same distance. See, that's bad right there.
Now Rose is a fireball. What do you do to deal with that?
Rose's fireball is, you can slide it.
Okay.
You can slide underneath it if you want. You can focus it. It's just hard to advance because that slow one is tough because once she can punish you, you know? Trying to jump in.
Kuragari says pop her in the face and knock her down. Good advice in Street Fighter, bad advice in real life.
Hey, don't do that in real life.
No, keep it to the game.
If you know a Rose in real life, don't do that. If she's a sorceress, she'll probably kill you anyway, but you know, just be careful.
She's an elegant lady. Ooh. From there?
Nope.
I was about to say.
She falls weird. Some characters, yes.
Okay. What else can we teach these people?
For Rose, I mean, that's, again, this is great, but her pressure is a lot to deal with. So you have to be very, very patient. She's doing like that. Yeah, that move is amazing because you can't. That blows up your text, you know, the close medium, the other one, that one.
Yeah.
There's no low profiling it. There's no hitting her low. She's gonna blow you up, and it's a free combo on countering it for that. So you basically have to block that. Or if you feel it's coming and usually it's medium wake up after a throw like that. So try that again. If you feel that normal's coming, wake up kick. Make her think about doing that all the time to you. If it doesn't believe you, make it worse. Things like that.
Yeah.
Like these are all like things you have to read with the player's pattern. DJ players have to be good at reading the players they're playing against.
Right.
Or else nothing's gonna happen. You're just gonna get overwhelmed because he doesn't really have the tools to take the risk that someone else could.
Right.
So it's up to you to be completely calculated the whole time. Now let's see, Ultra 2, oh yeah, you know what, Ultra 2, something I never see some people do, if she does Ultra 2 at you from like about this range.
Ultra 2 is, I forgot the input. I don't play Rose.
I think it's double Hadoukens and kicks, try it, just try until you figure it out. Either punches or kicks.
Oh, it's back, I got it.
It's backwards, kicks.
Backwards and kick, yeah.
So if you're about here, she does that. Actually, I kind of want you to have both of them just so I can see.
Okay, activate.
Yeah. If you do that, don't forget your machine gun upper burns fireballs. See that?
Woo! Really?
Yeah. So you can pop those.
So let me activate and I'll just walk up.
So yeah. So it was like exactly. Walk up on them like it's like a premature. I mean, you got hit there, but if you block, like you're gonna block it, and then I'm just gonna kill the balls anyway.
All right, ready?
Go.
Oh, sorry. My stick sucks. Seriously, my stick sucks, dude.
I'm gonna get hit because I jumped. Oh, you're so sick.
Right?
Luffy.
All right, here we go. Activate again.
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh no, she's coming. Walk up on him.
Oh my lord.
So things like that work. Like it goes away. Like, and if you have meter, you're not sure. Like if you can walk up and then block, but still have the ultra. Like same thing, but block instead of getting hit.
Okay, so walk up ultra.
I mean ultra, walk up and then block the uppercut.
Okay.
It's kind of hard, right?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking hard.
It's fast though. It's faster.
There we go. I'm gonna walk up again. Here we go. Let's try it. Oh,
Cancel it and get away. You know.
So 3 meters, you can actually
Yeah.
be safe.
I mean,
against-
you're burning 3 meters, but you're safe.
It's better than eating like a fatty combo and her getting pressure.
Yeah,
Right?
because she'll come after you with a spiral for sure.
Right.
She'll come after you and try to chase you down. So, oh yeah, that wonderful move. That got buffed. Something cool about that, I don't know if it still works now because of the buff, but you used to be able to slide underneath it. I haven't tried it for a long time. Actually, I'm gonna throw you and then do a wake up EX spiral. There you go.
What?
That works. If
Well,
you feel the EX spiral, you can do that.
So if you know they're gonna wake up with the X spiral, slide them.
Yeah, you can slide underneath and beat it clean because you go completely underneath it. That's pretty awesome. I mean, or you get blocking and punish, but that's just one of those things that it'll just. I mean, things like that will throw someone off completely. You don't
Right.
expect that, and it's like what, and they'll think it's random, but it's
Right.
not. You have to time that because if I do that wrong, I'm gonna get hit. If I mistime my slide. Yeah. So I practice it a lot because I hate this matchup.
And there we go.
It's hard to do something wrong. You know what I mean? There you go.
Alright,
See?
yeah, see.
It's hard to do something wrong you don't want to.
I'm just like actively teaching myself, okay, I can't do this.
Yeah, I can't do it this time.
No!
I can do it. It's like being a basketball player and trying to miss a free throw to get a rebound.
Yeah.
Like you can't. You're like, I keep making it. I'm sorry.
The guys that have to aim for the heel. Yeah, I feel like on that one.
I believe I can. I'm not sure if I can still back fierce because it's invincible now. Let's try that too. Nope, that's no bueno anymore. I used to be able to do a meaty crouch fierce, but I think that's done too. See?
Yeah.
But I used to be able to do that too, which was awesome. So that buff helped Rose a lot.
Right.
It made it worse for you. But there's still things around it. But basically, she can't also kick gloves to you because her normals are so good, and I can't. That standing, what is it, roundhouse? That one?
Oh.
Yeah. I can't get in like to really do anything about her doing that to me from far away. So what you have to do is just a humongous battle of attrition. And the hard thing about that is your fireball is useless
Yeah.
for the most part because you're just gonna absorb it when you get the chance. So what am I supposed to do if you have a life lead and you're absorbing fireballs?
Right.
How am I gonna get in? Because if I do this, you can just crouch fierce. No knee works, no jumping,
There you go.
none of that. There's none of that going in. So you can't really jump in on her at all.
Right.
So if she has a life lead, she doesn't have to come to you. So you have to make sure you're always in the lead, all the time. That's when you're focusing. You can't focus with her because that's why.
And then she can just.
And the backdash. Her backdash is really tough. Like if I like block the knee and then just backdash afterwards. She's gone. She's completely gone. What am I gonna do about that?
Backdash is so stupid. Oh my god.
What am I gonna do?
Alright, yeah.
Or when I throw you back up, backdash and wake up.
Oh my
Gone.
lord, she's so stupid. She's so stupid.
Gone.
She's so dumb.
I'm no longer here.
Yeah.
So things like that are very difficult. Even if I, if I see it coming, like if I think you're gonna do it, it's still hard to catch her. Backdash. I'm gonna show how weird. I think she can block this. I'm pretty sure she can. I want to get the jab first to make sure. What? He said he's.
Never been beat, never end. Mortal Kombat.
Dang, dude, nuke him.
Yeah.
Is that what you do in your spare time now? So you're not making any more games?
Yeah, right? Alright, so wait, what do you want me to do here?
Oh, I'm gonna throw you. I wanted you to backdash and wake up.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to catch you with my super, like, oh, and you're gonna backdash. Oh, but who cares? I have ultra double too. All right, cool. Yeah, even better.
Okay.
Awesome. But that's all I get.
Yeah, you don't get a full animation.
That's all I
You
get.
just wasted your meter.
And now I'll try super. See, like, if I'm a Rose player, I don't care about that.
Yeah, like you, like the meter advantage is totally worth it now.
Yeah, now my meter's gone, and you
And-
just got away, and you got touched a little bit.
Yeah. And now you don't have meter to deal with this.
And what am I gonna do about that?
Right.
What am I gonna do?
Like,
Besides,
hopefully you get a hit.
yeah, hopefully get a hit or just block the mix-up.
Yeah.
So this one I feel is for sure a hard 7-3 just because of the normals in itself. Like, it's so hard to touch her, and all my moves have to be so preemptive to even get a hit. Difficult, very difficult. But like I said, at least you can stop her like slide advances with stand short and stuff like that, and keep her at bay. Oh yeah, I'm sure you cool trick. Do it again. Just like real far.
That.
She's too far.
All right. Hold on. Yeah. There we go.
She's too far. Now you're too close. Look at that. Look at that. On my fireball.
Under your fireball too.
Yeah, look at that.
Dangerous.
So let's see you have her in the corner, and she starts doing that. Just lock her down with stuff like that, you know. Keep her at bay, like. But you have to reach the timing of it. The second you see her start, you just kick her. Boom.
So you gotta be really ready to let go on that short.
It's pure reaction.
All right. So Hollow I had said Street Fighter 5 should have new characters. Ryu has a parry for Omega. Yes, he does.
He does. He does have a pay for Omega.
Yeah. These Sky viewers are totally. They should be studying right now. Yes. You guys are talking with probably like top DJ NA. Top DJ NA Blaqskillz.
There are others. There are others.
Are there others?
They're very good.
Okay. But number one in our hearts.
Yes, I will accept that.
Yes.
That's like that Mike Ross love.
Yeah.
It's like people chant madness.
The record holder.
Look at that one.
Yeah, okay, so you can use that. So what are other DJ matchups that are bad?
I mean, none of them are actually super positive, but
Okay. Like who are like what are other matchups that you would normally see as a DJ? Like,
the twins are pretty tough because of the dive kicks. Because dive kicks.
dive kicks are stupid.
But there's a way to deal with them, and I'll show you.
Okay.
So let's go with Yun, the famous one.
Zatokonomon. I need my color though.
And to be fair, Yun is difficult to use. I will not say that Yun is scrubby.
No.
I will say when you learn how to play him, it is feel cheap, but you don't just play Yun.
No.
So give young players a break because it is a little bit of work, man. It takes effort.
It's not as easy as Third Strike. And I know the Third Strike guys are gonna hate me for saying that, but
Oh no, you just say that? Oh man, they're gonna crucify you on Twitter.
I know, right?
So Yuns like to test you and neutral jump and dive kick get close to you, right? And most players can't deal with it, but DJ can. You can jab him. But my favorite thing to do with it is crouch fierce. Is to wait for him to get right in there.
Oh. Ooh.
That's a great normal for it, right? And then let's say he does that and then you want to push him even more. Not getting early enough. Oh well. Can I not this time? Okay, I can. That was it actually. There we go.
Oh yeah, and like he lands right there, so he's gotta block that.
He lands
second.
right in the middle, yeah. He lands right in the center. So it's like, oh man, what do I do about that? But see, if I don't get it early, I don't get to do that.
Well,
It has to be the beginning of your elbow. It's very difficult. But the fact that it just swipes him out is what I like. Because either way, I'm going to do fireball either way, every time. And if I don't get it, I at least hit you. So it's something. So another thing you can do is, if you're ballsy, is walk up medium punch. But it's pretty difficult. So if you sense it's coming, you feel like he's going to jump a dive kick at me again. Oh yeah, that one up move. This jab is 3 frames. That's like your best normal basically, by far.
right.
So if you want to stuff any kind of normals that are longer, that's what you have to use. The hard part is getting the reads on it.
Right.
But you can do cool shit with counter hit jabs. Like see how I got that EX fireball?
Right.
Oh wow, you changed it.
I was trying to give you a better counter hit.
It's like, oh, you changed it. Ugh. I want to do this one so bad, just because no one ever does it. I just want to do it. Ah, I told it links. It's so sick. Has to be counter hit.
Yeah. I can just turn counter on.
What?
I thought it was gonna turn counter. I don't know. The micro penis. I have no idea.
I don't know what's going on.
Strap the condom on. Yeah, that's right, Choi.
I think Troy started. That's Troy Sauce's fault with condoms.
No, that's like 2002, man. For Third Strike. Because Yun's Jan's win quote or his taunt. He had 2 taunts in Third Strike, and he was one taunt. But he had 2 different quotes, or no, it was his win quote, and one of them was "Zato Konamon," which when you sound it because it's garbled, it sounds like "Strap the condom on." That's where that comes from.
Ah, I see. And then hence the "Hope you like dicks."
Yeah.
That whole thing in the ultra. All right. Yeah. That makes sense. See, it's not like Yun isn't that bad. What's up, Rainbow Poofy?
How you doing, Rainbow Poofy? Welcome to FGCLive. This is the show where we do nothing but talk about fighting games and beat each other up. So right now, I'm your host, Andrew J. Landy, aka Duralath. We are here with DJ specialist Paul DeCure, aka Blaqskillz. He's a noted DJ professional and professional comedian.
Oh, really? We throwing that out there?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
throw that out there.
I'm gonna promote the shit out of you if I have to. Yeah.
So one thing, I don't ever see this normal either. Neutral and blight. It's pretty good. It's pretty good normal. It's a nice little far poke. Jump right out, speed decent. That's my fierce. That's no bueno.
Whoa!
And that's sick. You like that move, right? See, one thing, if you don't want to do the crouch fierce for dive kicks, you could also, if you're comfortable, is do medium kick, because then you're guaranteed fireball. So those of you who don't want to do crouch fierce and to see it come out, do medium kick when you're at the right ranges, and you'll always get it if you buffer at that point. You try to do it right there.
Yeah, I tried to shoulder.
I think you have to. I don't think you can do anything about it. I don't think Yun personally can do anything. EX is an invincible, right? EX shoulder, right?
I'm trying to figure it out.
I know it goes underneath it, but I don't think it goes.
Yeah,
through it.
just for that situation, let's see.
You would try to shoulder after?
Yeah.
Okay. Nope. Right? Safe? So sick. I just don't have charge anymore.
Oh, that's sick.
So stuff like that.
Okay.
And of course you have your slide. But slide is more difficult. I wouldn't suggest sliding dive kicks because if you miss, you'll get hit if you time it wrong. So it has to be early, and then if he just doesn't do it right away, you're gonna get hit. Boom, see? You don't want that to happen to you.
Right.
So with most, I would say like almost all the casts, like this is the range DJ wants to be at. This is like favorite range. And if you want to be really cool, try to do the dive kick again.
Oh, the dunk!
If you read it, if you see it coming, you're like, no, don't do that.
Oh, sit down.
It's always fun.
I'm getting the Blake Griffin, dude.
I never see like that. Do that again. I don't know why no one. It's not safe. So people need to punish that more often. Aw, you missed that.
My execution sucks.
I wanted to make sure that time. No one ever punishes that, and it's Yuns get away with it.
Right.
Don't let them get away with stuff like that. You could always do something about it. Just a regular up kick will suffice too, but just be aware of what this player is doing, because to play DJ you have to understand all the other characters. And that's what I think a lot of people don't understand with Street Fighter in general.
Right.
Is to be good at a character is one thing, but to really master a character means mastering everybody else as well.
Right.
Because if you know what they do, you know exactly what you can do and when and why.
Right.
And whether someone else does or not is their fault. And that's why low tiers can win, because people don't go into that depth with them.
Right.
That's the advantage a low tier player has, is that people go, this character sucks, but you don't know that if I do my jab at this time, I'm gonna stuff whatever move you have going on.
Right.
So it's like, why would I know that, but you don't? So I have an advantage, because I'm gonna abuse that. You're gonna think I'm being random or
Right.
just getting hit and not know why, because you don't play my character.
Right.
So one thing that's really awesome about DJ Yun too is he can avoid up kicks on wake up all the time. So if you jump in and you just want to fucking bait him or something, just block it or just don't do anything. He'll fly right over you. And if he does, the thing about him is he lands right in danger zone for you.
Ow!
Danger zone.
Ow!
You do have enough to ultra too. Like you can do all that madness. And that's also good lockdown right there. Is a fireball afterwards when you knock somebody down. So that's one of the few times DJ gets a really great punish off of something like that. Whereas some characters he's kind of too far to do anything about it. because Yun flies so far forward.
Right.
And you guys forget that his up kicks are also 5 frames. So if you want to be really ballsy and you think he's gonna up kick with you, up kick with him, and you'll trade or beat him. Because you start up at the same time, but you have more invincibility. Is that up kick?
Yep.
See that? I got reversal for that. I did it after you and I still beat him.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know you could do that. So if Yun wants to mash DP, he can't against you.
Right.
Because you can stop him from doing that. And that if someone does that to you as Yun, you'd be like, what the hell?
Like you just took away his one reversal.
Yeah, so now he thinks, oh man, what if he's ballsy enough to do that again?
Yeah.
So next time he probably won't do anything. And then you can just, jab him away or grab or whatever you want to do and push him out. Keep him away from you.
And now I gotta work to get back in.
Now you're back to square one, trying to dive kick in, shoulder it in, whatever you have to do to make it happen. So that matchup isn't as bad as people think, because a lot of people don't understand that some low tier characters can fight top tier just because. DJ has some of those gifts like that. He can fight Cammy for some reason.
Right.
He doesn't do too bad against Yun. As long as Yun doesn't overwhelm you in your face, which is what you don't want anyway. So to say that he sucks because Yun gets in, you die, like that's most of the cast. So I can't attribute that to just DJ.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense. So it comes down to learning the matchup better. So these are the kind of things you guys should do in training mode with this character. If you're playing DJ, whoever you're playing as, like learn these little things, these intricacies of these characters. Because things like that'll happen. Like what if that happens? Oh look, I knew I could do that.
No, yeah, you gotta be ready.
Yeah, you gotta be ready. But if you know that, like you're always looking for that. So the second I see that hit him, I'm like, I'm gonna ultra you now. So things like that are just it's vital. It's vital to win with these kind of characters. You have to know these things. Up and down reaction, watch up, stand short. Stand strong. Sorry. I'll take a trade. Like people like with charge characters and characters that have to keep you away. Trades are great. Trades are great because they don't get to start what they wanted. They wanted to get in and hurt you and do their combo, but now they're reset. And yeah, they hit you, but they don't have max advantage because you're still at the same point. See, look, now I'm back. That's cool. I ate a dive kick. So what? I got away. Canadian. I'm always expecting it. What else is really tough? People don't understand. Oh, let's do some Geef. Today someone told me online that he felt Geef just destroyed DJ.
Really?
And Snake Eyes and I disagree. DJ can fight Geef. It's just really patient as well. He has great tools to fight Geef.
I'm not gonna lie, I only know where like 5 characters in this game are. I only know where Abel, Rufus, Sakura, Ryu, Evil Ryu, and yeah.
We do some Abel too because Abel's a tricky character to deal with.
Is he? Okay.
I find that hard for DJ. Any character that has something really good to make you guess is really difficult.
Okay.
Like a command grab or something where you can't sit there and figure it out. It's very difficult. Now, see, the thing with Geef is he's freaking huge. And yeah, he's gonna get in, eat your fireball damage. He doesn't really care. But if he tries to jump, DJ has a bunch of answers for depending on what he does. So this becomes this game. When Geef jumps at you and you're a DJ player, it becomes this game of what gnome are you gonna use? So what do I get to stuff it with? Look at my roundhouse. That was ridiculous, right?
Ugh.
That was close roundhouse. That's why you got juggled. See that timing? That's how we did that one, right?
Yeah.
So you do that one again. So you do that. I switch my normal. Or I punch your foot, eat the trade. Like it's all good. Beats it clean. Do the splash.
Oh.
Oh yeah, do that. Yeah, let's try to make that happen again. That's hard to get.
Nice.
But yeah, see, it's not that bad. You can keep him away from you. If he's trying to jump, walk under him, punch him, get away. He has to guess every time. He has to safe jump you and trick you like that. I would've been screwed right there. But he has to earn that. And that's what Snake is saying about DJ can fight this character. If you try to lariat, you have the guile shit going on. Sorry, wrong one. Do it again. Should I wait for you? Yeah, I'll do it later. I can slide in on you for doing that, and I'm right next to you afterwards. I get to go nuts. Yeah, I get to do a combo. Yeah,
ow.
slide. Do the other lariat. There you go. That's what I wanted to show. If you do it like real late, it's like it's cool. There we go. There you go. That's what it was.
Okay.
I was like, that's cool when that happens. Like, you know, like he can't really avoid you when you're playing with him like that. So you have to avoid the. If he does a green hand, it's not like an EX green hand on you and doesn't cancel. It's not safe either. You guys can punish that.
Ow.
Raw Ultra 2 for that. It's all bad. Oh yeah, go ahead and back dash.
Backdash? Okay.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up, Gibby Lemons?
Hey, lounge.
One more time.
Dangerous. See that? Dangerous. So dread, no bueno. But why not just do a raw ultra? You know what I mean? Why not do a raw ultra instead? Because if he backdashes, what? That's 3 bars.
Yep.
So you're like, haha, whatever. Oh, that sucks for you, Geef. I'm back to this.
All right.
So people have to just be aware that you have options. Sure, it's not the most damage, but it gets it done. Let's see. I don't know about the light hand, green hand. Try light hand, green hand. I'm curious. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Because you can regular throw it. So.
Yeah. But I'm just saying. I'm showing them, punishes that they can get stuff out of it. Oh God. There we go.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh my lord!
You know, just for a green hand.
Yeah.
Just for a green hand. So basically, don't let Geef get all close to you like this and stuff. And let's say Geef is doing his classic, like what is it, the crouch, the fierce, where he tries to get close to you. What's the one? Is it that one? Yeah. He's doing that, right? And you're like, oh man, that's nuts. You can just punish that. It's not safe. He can't do that to you. A lot of characters don't do that. Look, you tried to throw me. No. So you have to pay attention and play the footsie in this matchup. Because you have so many ways. See, that's a medium push, no point. But you have ways to get him off of you. All these are things that he has to worry about. Once you make them known that you know, like it's a lot different. Look at that. If I'm just sticking that out and you're trying to do that, if I pop you, it's like, yeah, cool.
Ouch.
I don't think this normal's used enough from DJ players.
Really?
It's really not. I don't see this used enough, except for the few top ones.
Oh, the super kick?
The medium kick? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good. I mean, sure you run the risk of being punished, but the reward is great. Look at the way it sticks out. Look at that. It's sick. So I want to see more of that from people. Do a sweep. No, sweep. Like roundhouse. Yeah, that one.
Right.
So if he's trying to sweep you, and like he misses that, you can punish him for that stuff too. Oh, that's too close. Yeah, it's too close for me. There we go. Hit him in the boot.
You got them weak ankles.
Hit him in the boot for that. Why are you doing that? Crazy.
Crimson says now all the DJ players are gonna body me online. I'm just gonna say one thing. What else is new?
Oh no!
Yeah, I went there.
Dang, Ghost! Don't let that happen. Don't let that happen to you.
Ugh. Anything else to show about Geef?
Something interesting. Besides the basic keep away, I'm trying to think of all the things I do when I'm playing against Snake. There's so much to think about. Oh yeah, if he does that, actually that reminds me, we'll do a Honda later for that. If he does that, like you think I'm gonna jump at you or something, and you try to do like a, I'll do it lower, like you're gonna hit me with it, like that. Yeah. If a headbutt's coming like that, and you don't want to eat that, you can roundhouse that before it even happens. Not the close one though. You want the far one. So you want that. So you're like, oh no, don't do that. See that? His headbutt comes out, but you still beat it. This normal takes timing because it starts up late. But the buff was so that it hits you at like the tip of his foot when it starts. You see how he hits you. You couldn't do that before.
So that's 0?
Yeah. So look. how great that normal is. This normal, not stand fierce isn't the best, but it does work. You see how it works right there? Where Geef can't really hit you without something low. That's great too. Because you can potentially do something like, if you think he's gonna do it, and you're like, oh man, cancel for free, yay! Or you just want to get away, you know, just whatever you can do to keep distance in your favor, keep the matchup, keep the control the whole time. Control is the biggest thing for DJ, which says it didn't say very much because he has so little damage, but you can control. Like the whole thing is to be annoying, and this is great against Geef because not a lot of players know. I don't even want to say it because I always use it like a secret, but DJ's jumping neutral medium kick has its hitbox extends past his foot, so he kicks. Basically, what I'm saying is he kicks where he's not even really there. So if someone's advancing on you, look at that. See how his foot isn't? It's not even touching Geef, but the hitbox extends him. So if someone's trying to walk forward and you're trying to keep him away and they do something, you're gonna hit them. And that's all you really need because that's annoying.
I'm seriously trying to learn this thing.
Yeah,
it's not working.
It's good. It's really good.
Oh my god!
It's good. Snake Eyes has to walk underneath me and then do it to get the trade, to get in on me. When I do that, and then someone tries to jump with you, you know, boom, boom. Of course, roundhouse is always good, but it's dangerous. Jump fierce is always great. It's amazing. It's amazing. And you know, same thing applies to Geef. If you want to be crazy and you think Geef is gonna try to SPD you, you can machine gun upper it. So like, you know, do like a knockdown and then just try to walk up SPD. If you get freaked out, you're like, you know what, you might do it. Just because Geef tried to SPD. Like, how often do you see that happen?
Right.
And it's much more feasible to get that kind of read on a Geef. Because they're going to try it at least once. So you should always be ready to, at least once, just try it. Throw it out and see what happens. I always drop that thing, man. So dumb. Yeah.
You guys saw the animation right there. Oh, and he gets it.
You saw it come out.
Yeah.
You saw him try to SPD me. No bueno.
Nice.
So things like that are things to be aware of. Like I know it's not safe, but you can do it.
Right.
And you have to do it, or else you're not going to make these reads like that. Because that's a huge read, and that's a huge advantage. That will take the round for you if you do that. So, I mean, that's why you don't always go for it. It's one of those things where you're like, okay, here comes NSPD, I'm going to try it. So if you're not sure, try it with meter. Try it with 3 bars, and then at the very worst, you can maybe get away. Like, what if he doesn't? What if he just blocks? Like, go ahead and block like this. Like, don't SPD me and just block. Yeah, do the whole green hand thing. Oh,
just green hand and then.
I mean, I was like, do the SPD thing, the SPD, and then green hand in. Like, make it like you're really going to do it, and then just block. And you're like, oh man, here it comes. Oh, it didn't, but I'm out. Fuck it.
Yes.
Get out of there.
And you're out.
Yeah,
like,
and you're out.
He's going to chase you, right?
I mean, yeah, he could try to green hand you again. If he does, maybe he'll knock you down, maybe not. But, I mean, you went for that risk, and it was worth it. Because you still got him off of you, and that's better than him being right here doing all this where you can't move, where you're locked down. That's what you don't want. Because you have to guess. You have to guess him going low, SPD, jumping in, reading you, options like green hands, whatever he wants to do. Oh my gosh, Kaikisuke.
Yes, what is the news? If you have not heard the news, developmental shots of Street Fighter V were leaked to the public today. I'm pretty sure if you search Street Fighter V, you would see scenes of both Ryu and Chun-Li.
I feel like that was on purpose.
It had, like,
it was like randomly at 4 in the morning because I was awake when it happened, and I was like, what? And then it was private right away.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden everybody had it, and I was like, there's no way it's an accident.
Everybody's like, oh my god.
There's no way.
Oh my god.
There's no way.
We're trying to do a test on Skype. Could you ask him to talk for a few minutes?
Hey, Skypers, can we hear you for a second, guys? Go ahead and unmute.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, so let me ask for the guys on Skype. What do you think so far of DJ? Now, we've said before that DJ is not the greatest of characters, but if you guys were DJ players in Ultra Street Fighter 4... No, we're talking with them, Todd! God!
Jeez.
I love you, Todd!
So rude, but it's proper.
Yes, so if you felt that, with this information, do you feel that you could be a stronger DJ player?
Sure.
Yeah? Alright, that's good.
Sure.
I mean, like...
He's like, I wouldn't play that character, but
Anything that, somebody teaches you, and if you pick up on it, then obviously it's a added skill.
Yeah.
Granted, that's true. I think the difficulty is applying it because it takes practice.
Right.
And it takes losing because those machine gun upper reads I used to guess that all the time and just get blown up because I had to try it. I just had to. There was no other way for me to learn when was a good time to do it.
Right.
Without, getting blown up every 5 minutes for doing it wrong. So.
Do you guys copy each other's techniques?
You mean like other DJ players in general?
Or just when you're playing the game?
Oh, yeah.
You guys,
yeah, I mean, it's
teach each other your techniques. Obviously,
Yeah,
you've been teaching us, so.
Yeah, we try to teach each other other things, but I mean, some players aren't as helpful as others. Some like to keep their little, I want to say signature things to themselves. Like I still have things that I do signature-wise I don't tell people because I like to do it, so people associate that specific maneuver with me. But as far as basic fundamentals of learning matchups, yeah, a lot of DJ players share knowledge and try to help each other because it's difficult. It's a very difficult character to play, and all character specialists do this with each other because the more you know, the better it is for everybody. Right. But it's just, I mean, the hard thing is, like I said, applying it because you have to have a certain mindset to apply it, and gaining that mindset is the part that takes the practice.
Right.
And that's just with fighting games in general, which is why they're so hard to pick up.
Right.
At a basic level.
Yeah. No one's really gonna pick up this game and be great at it overnight. It's really gonna. I mean, how long did it take you to get even fairly proficient at Street Fighter?
To where I felt personally that I was actually a decent player, I felt like it took me about 3 years to feel like, all right, I think I'm okay. I'm pretty good at this game.
Right.
But the first 2 or 3 years, I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm okay. Like you have to prove it to yourself, and you need the results to prove it to yourself. And that's where I don't know if you guys see a lot of matches where everyone has like pride about that. That's where that pride comes from with other players because they put in this kind of work, and it feels terrible when you put in this kind of work. Like say you play this character for like 5 years and you think you're pretty good, and you go somewhere and get blown up. You feel terrible. Of course you'd be mad.
Right.
You put in work for this. You shouldn't lose in the way that you do it. It doesn't feel right because you know that you don't play like that or you don't perform that bad. And sometimes it's not even about you performing bad. You just didn't know something, or you just didn't catch on right away. But you still have that pride about your character.
Right. And like when you lose like that, that's when you've got to go and hopefully someone, if you got a friend that's going with you, tell them like you videotape this match, like, and it's especially important to watch the matches you lose. Like
exactly,
everyone likes to see the matches they win. Like,
nobody wants to watch themselves do anything, and that's with everything. That's with. If you're an actor, you don't want to watch the film you just did. Even if you know you did a great job, you don't want to see it, like because you don't want to see yourself on film, and it's like, I don't want to see my face.
But one of the most important things is watch your losses, like because if you're winning, okay, you did something right. Okay, you don't need to change that. You really don't. I mean, unless you go back to a match where you saw something and by accident something happened. But that's a different case. But it's really the matches where you lose because. That's where you learn, okay, where did I have a hole here? Where did I have something where he punished me? Did I have something that he exploited? Things like that.
I think one thing
Go ahead. You guys, excuse me. You guys are playing on the UGM right now, right?
Yes, we are. Well, there's an Xbox 360 connected to the UGM, but yes.
But when you guys are playing like at home or something like that, do you guys use like the fight stick?
Yes, we do.
Yes,
actually.
What do you recommend as a good fight stick?
That's it's a really good question. It really all depends on
preference.
I mean, all the brands are really good. Hori makes great products. So does Mad Catz, Quamba as well. One of the things you go over when it comes to your fight sticks, like hold up I think that camera right there. Yeah. So Paul's using one of the newer ones. That's the Street Fighter Cross Tekken stick. That's Mad Catz, right?
Yeah, this is Mad Catz.
Yeah, so
it's
that's
pretty sweet.
Yeah, so that's one of the newer ones. I'm using the dinosaur. This is the dinosaur stick.
That is Street Fighter 4 vanilla.
It literally says it does not say Super on it. It
Tournament
says
edition.
Street Fighter 4. This is the first tournament edition stick that Mad Catz released. There are a bunch of different makers of arcade sticks. At least for days. No, not all sticks are great. No, that is true.
That is true. Not all sticks are great, but they are still by preference because, like, mine is lighter than Duralast.
Yes.
So he has a heavier stick, so his won't move as much, whereas mine can move a lot more. Mm-hmm. But I hold it down more grounded, so I don't have a problem with it. Someone else that uses maybe someone else uses Duralast stick at a tournament all the time, and they use mine. They won't play that well because they'll move it and they'll make a mistake or something like that. So you have to be used to what you like to use. Right. 8 arcs are also very good because they're dual modded, which is why I usually push those because it's hard to come by dual modded sticks without getting it done for somebody right away.
Right.
You can get it modded or whatever, but they're automatically like that, which I think is great. So you don't have to worry about going to your friend's house who has a PS3 and you can't play SF4 now.
Right.
But now it's like, I got this AirDar, we can do that.
Now there's this ongoing discussion about the lag on every stick. Now, if you're a beginning fighting game player, if you're just getting into it or you're getting your first stick, I'm gonna let you know right now. Don't even worry about the lag. Do not worry about it because the difference in milliseconds isn't gonna matter at the point you're at. The point you're at where you're learning. It's more important to get your motions down and get your muscles trained to that point where you can just execute on a stick. Because if you're thinking that, I want the best stuff, yeah, it's great to have the best stuff to work with, but maybe for some people, the best sticks aren't in their budget. And honestly, a guy I've seen people use this stick, and this stick, the vanilla SF4 stick, it's been rated with some of the worst lag. It's down in like the C tier of all the arcade sticks. But I've seen people beat other people that have the best sticks in the market, and the reason is it's more of a focus on the player.
Yeah.
But so for all intents and purposes, if you're ever to get a stick, go with what fits your budget. Go with literally just fit your budget to it. You don't have to spend, and I will tell you this right now: if you spend more than $200 on a stick, you're getting ripped off.
Yes.
Yeah. Like one of the cool things you can do is when there are big tournaments going on, usually Mad Catz and Hori, one of the big brands, they'll do deals. They'll do like 10% off, 20% off. When they do holiday clearances, they do like buy one get one 50% off. That was sick. So godlike. So you want to pay attention to that, and it's really just preference. Some people, they like the stock Mad Catz parts. I mean, when I started playing SF4, this is what I got used to. So playing on other sticks, I mean, I can do it, but it doesn't feel the same because some companies use different parts.
Right.
So one good thing to do is when you go to a community, if you ever meet up with people who have multiple arcade sticks, and you get to try it. You get to play with everybody else's stick.
Yeah, try. Yeah. Grab your friend's joysticks, see how they feel.
Yeah, push their buttons.
Wiggle them a bit,
It's pretty good.
But that's one of the things is you can get a feel of, okay, so this stick plays this way, this stick plays a certain way. Like for instance, a player we know, Jeff Katz.
Jeff, yes.
So Jeff actually modded his stick. So he's got the innuendo. I can't even use the innuendo.
It's okay. We're talking about sticks.
There's bigger stuff on the end of his stick than others. So
Get big knobs.
so yeah.
Doesn't affect me.
Some sticks, yeah. It doesn't. Oh my god. FGC is going R-rated. This is awful.
No, but and there's button location also. That's an issue. Some buttons are different. They're placed differently on the stick, and some people might not like how they are.
Right.
Because it can throw you off.
Right, yeah. If you notice on both our Mad Catz sticks, I'm going to hold it up again. If you notice the white buttons here, just getting it, the white buttons here, they're sort of curved. They kind of fit the curvature of the hand. Whereas some players will actually like to play on these outside three, where it's more straight, where it feels more like the
old school days,
like American
Can the guys
cabinets.
lounge hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, hey, cool. Just out of curiosity, do you think you can talk Twin Galaxies into auctioning off one of those $300 control pads?
Auctioning off one.
Auctioning, huh?
I'm serious, because those things cost too much, man. Those things cost too much.
They
Right.
do. And
No,
those are
I
big
agree with the struggle. The struggle is real.
The struggle
The struggle is real.
players.
Now the struggle.
I was watching the Street Fighter competition on, I forgot which Twitch channel it was, and everybody was using one of those. I'm like, I have got to have one of those. So I went over to GameStop, and I was like, are you serious?
All right.
Then I looked on Amazon. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, sticks generally range. The arcade sticks like these, they generally range around. Most of them run center price is like what 100 to 120. That's for like the lower end, but they're still like tournament level sticks. You'll see guys using them.
Definitely.
Yeah. One of the things you want to do when it comes to looking for an arcade stick, again, look for holiday deals. Mad Catz always runs holiday deals. I mean, Christmas is coming up, so I mean, if you've got a lucky Santa Claus, you could get lucky. But like post Christmas, a lot of companies tend to do like clearances because they've got to get rid of stock, so they'll offer deals. And what you want to do is kind of keep your eyes out. Okay, it's the holidays. All right, are they going to do any deals? Maybe they'll do like 20% off. I bought another stick. It's the only arcade stick I've ever bought. Is the success of the round 2. So instead of white,
round 2s are nice.
Instead of the white on the side, it was the black on the side, and it's a very good stick. But my buddy and I went in buy one get one, so we just split the cost on it. I paid it, and then he just paid me. But it ended up being like $80 for each of them. Yeah, so so what you want to do is you want to look for deals like that. So.
Just out of curiosity, they pretty much for every game you play, right?
I'm sorry, what was that?
They pretty much work in every game you play, right?
It'll work. It'll work for just about any fighting game. I mean, it'll work for other games too, but some games you probably wouldn't want to use this because there's only one stick on here. And so,
because most of them are analog.
Yeah. But for games like some of the older school arcade games that you're supposed to play with an arcade stick and buttons, I mean they work too. Like some of the shmups, like shoot 'em ups, they work very well for those too. So
shoot 'em ups.
They make those for compatible with the next gens at all?
Yeah, actually Mad Catz has created they call it the TE2. It is compatible with. It's compatible with the next gens, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It should be. I believe it is. I haven't tried it myself, but I believe it's supposed to be.
One of those for Mortal Kombat X. I would love.
Yeah. It should be ready for Mortal Kombat 10. Links for Days has a PS4 too. Probably will only be able to play there.
Your PC sucks knickers. That's terrible to hear that.
Street Fighter 5 PS4 and PC exclusive. Good thing everyone has. I don't have a PC. My computer died. My computer's dead.
Wow. I'm trying to get one of those new liquid cooling ones.
Yeah. Okay, so Paul, let's get back. Okay, so Abel's not a character you're gonna see a lot because, quite honestly, no one wants to play him anymore.
Yes, they do. He's good.
He's good, but he's not like it's not like when Vanilla first came out and everybody was on Abel's jock, and then like everybody found out, dude, you can just punish him for days, easy. You can't spam this stuff. So, but yeah, so Abel. So
yeah, I think that's an issue with most characters that. Most characters, you have to play defensive. Most people don't know when you can attack other characters.
Right.
So that's usually what I'll watch a match with a DJ and he'll just be locked down, but you can totally get out right there. They won't know.
Like
Abel also is one of those characters because he'll go nuts and then he'll leave gas and people won't react. They'll just be like, oh no, he's doing Abel stuff. Like that. Like if he was to try to finish that, I can punish him. You can't do that. That's one of the things you can stuff right away. There's all kinds of punishments for that. You can ultra it. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed my ultra. I'm so ass. I'm so ass. Look at his face. He's like, oh my god, what's going on?
Oh, get him in the back.
So one thing I always see Abel's do that people always seem to just not do anything about is like half-screen EX wheel kicks. They'll just do that and people try to jump or just get hit because they'll be like, what? DJ, you can just EX Sobot right through it. Once you see him do it, you have plenty of time to react. Like, see how late I did that? Then I did it early. I did it right away, and I do it real late. It doesn't matter.
Please note, I am blocking right after I do it.
Yeah, because that's his recovery frames getting caught. I'm literally going through his move and hitting him when he lands. See, that's too early right there for me. So basically, like, wait for him to start flying at you, and then no. Tell him no. You could also slide if you see it coming.
Ugh.
And you get the same result as earlier.
Ooh, that's dirty. Ooh, that's dirty.
So you have to make sure, like, you have to learn how to punish these characters. And of course, Abel's command grab is pretty amazing. So doing if he blocks like a jump in knee, like that'll happen. So you have to be really careful when you go for that. So try to neutral jump if you can, and then punish him for doing that. Whatever you want to get out of it. But make sure that you're paying attention all the time because he's a character that once he gets in your head, you're going to start losing. Like you're gonna be like, oh no, he grabbed me, now I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I tried to grab me, kick me, and here comes the combo. Here comes Crouch Fierce from the Ultra. Oh my goodness, see? Look at that. Like all that's gonna start happening. You wanna avoid getting caught in that mix up because you have to guess at that point. Like I have to guess an up kick. See, I messed up. I guessed, but I was right, but he didn't go high, so I got hit. See, that's one good thing about Abel is that his shoulders are big, and he's big when he's crouching. So if he does a crouch jab like that, and I up kick, I will hit him. So that's why it's actually more of a viable guess than other characters that you won't just clear go over them.
Right.
But I believe, what is it, crouch strong where he kicks upwards?
Medium.
Yeah. If you do that on my wake up, like,
On your wake up? Okay.
yeah, it's hard for me to get away. Look at that.
Because it goes right under your...
Yeah, right underneath it, and it's medium enough to where it stuffs me trying to get away from him. Do it again. That's all you can do to stop that, is EX up kick and ultra. But if he doesn't, boom, you're punished. So that situation you want to avoid. So raking up is dangerous. So you have to make sure you're paying attention and being very careful as to what your choices are all the time. Usually it's best to block when Abels are going nuts. And don't forget your jab is really fast, so don't be afraid to just kind of, jab him off you, get him out. Like even like he tried to step kick in that trade, that's fine. Like that's great. Look how far I am now. He doesn't get to advance off of it and he gets hit a little bit, but I don't get put in the mix-up anymore. He also has very broad shoulders to mess with when you knock him down.
Oh.
So you can make it really ambiguous with stuff that he has to deal with. So, so one thing I like to do for characters like Abel, if you throw them and you want to make sure you get a mix-up is, you always see the crouch first setup. You'll see this and you'll know that they're setting something up. But you'll jump and do nothing is great. Doing nothing on Abel is really good because if you try as a command grab, you can jump whatever way without worrying about it. Or just grab in general, you can get away from him. It messes him up really bad. See, I tried to do low short, no bueno.
White Knight 895 says, I just followed the stream a couple hours ago, plus I main DJ.
Random?
Random.
It's not random, that's fate, dude. You're supposed to be here.
You are in the bright place at the right time because you are watching FGC Live, our fighting game segment every Friday night here at Twin Galaxies Live. I'm your host, Andrew J. Landy, aka Duralath, and I am here with DJ Master, best DJ NA.
Let's try a wheel kick again. I want to see something.
EX or it doesn't matter?
That doesn't matter.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right,
I have to react, so.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 action.
I still have to react regardless.
Okay.
I have
Okay,
to,
so
I have to time it just right.
Okay, so here we go.
No, I can't. Oh, I can. There we go.
Ugh.
So you can do that because the counter hit. The way the back first works, for those of you who don't know, is the first like 4 frames or so. Originally, the first like 4 frames of this normal would counter hit and do that. But then they buffed it, so as long as you get a counter hit, you'll get popped up. So if you practice enough, you'll get used to seeing things and reacting in time. Because the timing is literally like you react, seeing it happen, and going, "Oh, I'm a back first." See, I saw him start to turn, so I did it back first. At the worst, I'll trade, but if I get that, I can do so many things with it, which is awesome. That's what you want.
Ugh. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, the kill combo.
That works. Like, that's a counter. That's so good. So many characters you can do that. You can do that to Poison also. If she does her little, what's that, flip kick?
I guess.
I forgot what it's called.
I haven't used Poison ever. I refuse.
Oh my
I refuse.
gosh.
I refuse.
You have to. She's really good.
That character's stupid.
She's so good.
I'm waiting for the nerfs. That character's so dumb.
So good. What else am I thinking about Abel that I'm not realizing? Oh, let's see. Abel can't. Don't jump at Abel at all because he can anti-air you with his fierces, the neutral fierce, whatever. That one works too, and the what's the one where he's like, you can't do anything about that. That's free. If Abel can time that, you're never gonna get a jump in. Not even that. That doesn't work either. See, look at that situation that puts me in. Like all that's bad. Let's see. Rolling Abel is difficult to deal with because you can just roll grab or something. So if you're freaking out, generally I try to grab him on a reaction. I always feel like that's the best because I get a free setup that way.
Oh,
One of my favorite setups, I didn't explain it. One of my favorite setups to do is his jumping medium punch. See how it punches upwards? But it looks like a normal. So if you time it right, it looks like you're about to do something, but you're not.
Oh, that's so grimy.
So someone will block high, and then you'll just go low and punish them.
All right. Well, yeah, block
We'll
high.
have it work this time like it worked. See, like that's confusing.
Yeah.
That's really confusing. And then next time they'll be like, what? So then you'll block low next time. and then I'm like, oh no!
Stop that! That's me!
Oh no!
Jerk.
So you have these options to use, and the thing about characters that don't have a lot of options, the more rare you are using those situations, the higher the percentage you have to actually land it. Because they haven't seen it, and they don't expect you to do something that advanced right away, because they think you're doing just being some normal shit. But you're like, I already know, but sure I can see this coming. Right. So the thing about what I like about this too is like it works because you can still get to avoid stuff. Like try to like command grab me. Oh no! Fuck my bad, it doesn't work.
Right.
EX doesn't work. Actually, good. This is good to know because I used to be able to do.
You know what I'd like to see implemented into the Street Fighter series?
What's that?
What's that?
I'd like to see something like real body damage and stuff like that.
Oh.
You know, like when you kick a person in the arm so many times, they can sort of use it, but they can't really use it at their full ability. You know, things like if you break a person's limb or something like that, like more realistic mode.
Well, I would love to see that, but I feel like the classic homage to Street Fighter won't allow them to do that because it completely changes the whole. That would change the complete aspect of how the game is played.
Yeah.
Completely. It'd be just a brand new game, which I'm not against. I just think a lot of people that have been players for so long won't warm up to it right away or at all, because a lot of Street Fighter players have been ingrained in these fundamentals, and then you just took them all away by doing something like that. And they'll be like, "What? I don't want to learn this all over again." And it's like, I don't know, but I really like that idea. I think that's really cool. I would like to see like back in the old school one with the blood and the puke when you got hit. That was awesome.
Yeah, like blanket and stuff like that, and you'd see their pictures at the end of the
and they're all beat up. Yeah, I used to love
beat
that.
up and the blood and things coming from their eyes.
Dude, this is the PG era. It's like the WWE. You can't talk about that stuff anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Yeah, fighters don't do drugs.
So same concept for Abel. Also, if he does like a roll throw, you can wake up Machine Gun Upper, like do the grab and like a whole like I'm gonna roll and grab you.
I'm just curious, have you guys gotten to look at Street Fighter 5?
A little bit actually.
I mean, whatever they showed us.
I mean, there's only been a little. Yeah, there's only been a little bit about that clip, but it looks like they're keeping. It looks like they're keeping the art, like the little like ink splotchy artwork that SF4 is known for. But that could change because they just threw that out. The character models look really cool though. Like, what do you think about them?
What was that?
That is Sports Center giving me an update.
I was like, wait, what? That was awesome. Yeah, that's a good point. 30's Tiger brings up a good point with the limbs thing. That would be weird too. Like, imagine Vega gets his arm broken with his claw and he's just assed out. Like, that would suck so bad.
One of the games
that would kind of be invading the Mortal Kombat sentiment.
Exactly, and I think Mortal Kombat has that kind of thing down. So I would be like, let them have their thing, because like as much people give MK crap all the time because it's clunky or whatever, but it's MK and it's always been that way and it's still really fun. Yeah. But what they have that Street Fighter does it is they lock down the realism really great. Their realism, their effects are amazing. I think
it is so sick.
The games that they put, I think MK and like Injustice are some of the most beautifully rendered games. Like they're beautiful. They look amazing.
Yeah, they are.
So like you just can't take that away from them. Like when I saw Injustice, I was so excited. It looks so fucking sick. It's like it's awesome. No. But Street Fighter always had like the kind of like toyish type thing going on, and that's fine. Because the brutality of the game is all up here. It's all the chess game against the other player. That's where the fierce comes out.
Fighter, not what Street. I can't remember what Mortal Kombat it was. This was still when arcades were flourishing. And it was around the OJ trial, and Sporty had.
Wow, you took it back to some madness.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, wow. I was like 7, dude. Like
when you get your Scorpion's fatality, he would turn you around with his mask off, and he would be OJ, and he would cut your throat.
Oh, God. Really?
It only lasted for like 2 weeks, and they banned it. They had to redo it and send new machines.
But if they had kept it.
I saw somebody do it before. I was like, "Are you serious? Wow!"
A game I think they should make is a Sons of Anarchy game. They don't have anything like that yet.
All right,
Let's see,
so
one thing I don't see anyone do is DJ has really good corner pressure.
yeah,
That's probably his strongest point that no one does because they're too scared to try. But against, even though Abel kind of gives DJ trouble, like you can lock him down in the corner. Like it's hard for him to get out. If you get like a good knockdown, he decides not to roll or something, then you can just kind of lock him down and keep him busy with fireballs. Like short EX fireball right there, it's hard to break out of. See, you press the button, and that's what happens.
What would your opinion be on Ken and Ryu being the best out of the best characters to use in Street Fighter?
What do you mean by you mean the best is in terms of learning, as a fundamental learning tool?
As far as like defense and offense.
I think he means in a general sense like the overall best characters to use, like top tier for like.
I feel like
I've used Ken and Ryu the whole time, and I've never been beaten using either one of them.
the reason why they're so strong is because they have the basic answers for every situation you have to deal with in Street Fighter 4. That's why most players tell you to use them off the bat, because they can, even if it's not the best choices, they have something you can do, and you gain that concept. So a great player, I always say every good player or decent player should have a solid Ryu. Even if you never even played Ryu, I don't care. If you're a great Street Fighter player in general, with whatever your character is, you should be able to pick up Ryu and do a decent job. Even if you don't know everything he can do, you'll have the basic fundamentals to beat somebody that doesn't know everything or doesn't have as solid fundamentals as you do. That's why they're such great characters. But the thing is that the thing I love about them is they both kind of differentiate now. Like Ken, I feel, is a bit more offensive. As terms of
you don't.
Whoa, is that pizza?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's a gigantic slice, and he's not sharing.
It's all right.
Well, he's got the Sbarro, dude. Like, where's that from?
But you know what we got here? We got Master DJ skills with Paul DeCure, aka Senpai Blaqskillz.
Let me show you guys a frame trap I want DJ to start using. Is a crouch jab, close roundhouse. Is probably like his one of his few frame traps. He has like 4 frame traps, if anything. But yeah, Commander will beat it for sure.
Right.
But if they try to crouch tech or press a button, it'll blow them up for doing that.
I think another great
So if you get that, like say like you're like say I have someone in the corner and I'm not sure, like you can only do it off a jump pressure. But if I throw someone jump in knee, I'm gonna throw you, do a knee jab, and then I'm gonna do the roundhouse for the blow up.
Okay, so wait, so you're gonna jump in knee, low
and
short,
and then you're gonna block both of them, and I'm gonna roundhouse and hit you. So if you do something like that, when you get the counter hit, you can hurt them so bad, especially if your meter is full. Because thanks to Capcom buffs, you get to freaking do this madness right now. Oh my god, I hate your short. Your short's too good. See what's happening here is I'm getting pushed out of the way too far. So I'm just gonna do jab.
Holloway walks says.
Looks like I get pushed too far with that, but
He says give DJ a tight bow combo.
here we'll do it again. Jab, roundhouse.
It looks like they care.
Twin Galaxies.